Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, English with AI. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today, I am going to take you through my afternoon routine. This is a routine that I follow almost every day, and I love sharing it with you. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee and relax with me. Let's start our afternoon together. I feel afternoons are very special because they are peaceful and productive. The energy of the day is still there, but it's calm enough to focus. I love these quiet moments in my home. Before we start, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. Your support means a lot to me. I always feel happy when I see your messages and comments. Now, let's begin the day with the first step of my afternoon routine. After lunch, I usually take a short walk inside my home or around my garden. Walking helps me feel refreshed and ready for the next part of my day. Sometimes, I listen to music while I walk. Music makes my mood brighter and my thoughts clearer. Today, I am feeling like listening to something calm and relaxing. I put on my favorite playlist and start walking slowly. It's nice to feel the air and move my body gently. After walking, I usually go to my study area. My study area is quiet, comfortable, and full of light. I like to keep my study table organized because it helps me focus. I remove any distractions before I start my work. Sometimes, I spend a few minutes planning what I will do next. Planning is very important because it makes the afternoon more productive. Today, I have a few tasks that I want to complete. First, I will spend some time reading. Reading is my favorite activity in the afternoon. I usually choose a book that is both interesting and educational. I sit comfortably and open my book slowly. I like to feel the pages in my hands. It makes reading more enjoyable. Sometimes, I make notes while I read. Making notes helps me remember important points. I also like to write down my thoughts while reading. Writing my thoughts gives me clarity. Today, I am reading a book about personal growth. The ideas in this book always inspire me. I take my time with each chapter. Afternoons are perfect for slow, thoughtful reading. I also like to drink water or a light tea while reading. It keeps me hydrated and relaxed. Every time I read, I learn something new. Even small ideas can change the way I think. I enjoy this quiet learning time very much. After reading for a while, I usually take a short break. Breaks are important because they refresh the mind. During breaks, I sometimes do light stretches. Stretching makes my body feel flexible and active. I also look outside the window and enjoy the sunlight. Natural light always makes me feel calm and peaceful. I love observing small details around me. The way the sunlight falls on the leaves is fascinating. Even small moments like this make me grateful. Gratitude is something I practice daily. It helps me stay positive throughout the afternoon. I take a few deep breaths to relax fully. Breathing deeply clears my mind. After relaxing, I return to my afternoon work. Next, I like to focus on a creative activity. Creativity is an essential part of my afternoon routine. Today, I will spend time writing in my journal. Journaling is a habit I started a few years ago. It helps me express my thoughts clearly. I sit with my notebook and pen in hand. Sometimes, I write about my feelings. Other times, I write about my goals. Journaling keeps me connected with myself. I usually write slowly, thinking about each word. The words flow naturally when I am calm. I like to use simple sentences that describe my real feelings. Sometimes, I also write small stories or ideas. Writing stories is fun and inspiring. Today, I write about a small adventure I had last week. Recalling memories makes me smile. Afternoons are perfect for creative reflections. After journaling, I like to spend time on another hobby. One of my favorite hobbies is embroidery. Embroidery is calming and satisfying. I take my embroidery kit and sit near the window. I enjoy watching the sunlight while working with threads. Choosing colors is always exciting for me. I pick bright and warm colors today. While stitching, I feel peaceful and happy. The slow movements of my hands relax my mind. I like to focus on small details and patterns. Each stitch feels like a small accomplishment. Even a few minutes of embroidery make me feel productive. I always keep my workspace clean and organized. A clean space helps my creativity flow. After stitching for a while, I take a break to drink water. Drinking water is essential during creative activities. I also like to listen to soft music while working. Music inspires my thoughts and makes the work enjoyable. Sometimes, I imagine stories while stitching. Imagining stories makes embroidery even more fun. Today, I imagine a garden filled with colorful flowers. Each stitch represents a flower in that garden. The process is slow but deeply satisfying. After finishing my embroidery, I like to take a few minutes to relax completely. Sometimes, I sit by the window and watch the world outside. The movement of leaves, the sound of distant voices, or even the quiet stillness gives me a sense of peace. I sip a little water or sometimes a cup of herbal tea. Tea is one of my favorite afternoon treats. It's warm, soothing, and comforting. I like to sit in silence while drinking it. Silence allows me to notice small things around me. I notice the colors in my room, the sunlight, and even small particles floating in the air. Observing these small details makes me feel alive and grateful. Gratitude is something I try to practice daily. Thinking about what I am thankful for helps me stay calm and happy. Once I finish my tea, I usually spend some time on light chores. I tidy up my study area, arrange my books, or wipe surfaces. Doing these small tasks gives me satisfaction. It's a simple way to feel productive without pressure. I enjoy moving slowly and doing these tasks mindfully. Mindfulness makes even small chores feel meaningful. Sometimes, I listen to a podcast or soft music while doing them. Podcasts inspire new ideas or teach me something new. I like to choose topics that I can reflect on later. Reflection is a key part of my afternoons. I try to balance productivity and rest. After chores, I usually sit down again for a creative moment. Sometimes I write letters or notes to friends. Other times, I plan small projects or personal goals. Writing my thoughts or ideas makes me feel organized. I feel a sense of achievement when I plan well. I also like to doodle or sketch. Even small drawings can be satisfying. I pick up a pencil and let my imagination guide me. Today, I sketch a small scene of my garden. Drawing helps me slow down and enjoy the present. Each line I draw makes me feel calm. Creativity allows me to express myself in ways words cannot. After sketching, I like to take a short walk again. Moving my body refreshes my mind. I stretch my arms and take deep breaths. Sometimes, I feel the sun on my skin or the cool breeze. Feeling the air and light energizes me. I enjoy these small moments of connection with nature. Nature always has a way of soothing my mind. I try to notice every detail, the rustling of leaves, the patterns of clouds, or the colors of flowers. Each afternoon feels unique because of these small observations. I cherish these moments deeply. Back inside, I often spend some time reading messages or reflecting on the day so far. I like to respond to important messages thoughtfully. Communication is important, even in small ways. I take time to think about my words before sending them. Sometimes, I write down thoughts in my journal about the messages I received. This helps me understand my feelings better. I also review small achievements of the day. Even small accomplishments make me feel proud. Recognizing them motivates me for the next tasks. Later in the afternoon, I enjoy preparing a small snack. Today, I am making a fruit plate. Fresh fruits are refreshing and healthy. I wash them carefully, slice them, and arrange them nicely. Sometimes, I add a little yogurt or honey. Presentation makes the snack feel special. Eating slowly and mindfully enhances the experience. I savor each bite and enjoy the natural flavors. Snack time is also a moment for reflection. I think about what went well today and what I hope to do tomorrow. Small reflections make afternoons meaningful. After snacking, I usually dedicate some time to learning. I may watch a tutorial or read an article about a topic I'm interested in. Learning keeps my mind active and curious. I take notes as I read or watch, ensuring I remember key points. Sometimes, I pause to think and connect new ideas to my previous knowledge. This process makes learning more effective. I enjoy afternoons for this focused, quiet study. It's different from morning or evening study times because the atmosphere is calm but alert. Once learning time is over, I usually take a short meditation break. I sit comfortably, close my eyes, and focus on my breathing. Meditation helps me release tension and stress. It prepares me for the rest of the day. I imagine a calm, peaceful place in my mind. Thoughts come and go, but I gently bring my focus back to breathing. Meditation allows me to recharge mentally and emotionally. I feel more grounded and present after a few minutes. These quiet moments are one of my favorite parts of the afternoon. After meditation, I often plan the remaining part of my day. I think about tasks I still need to do. Sometimes, I schedule small reminders or list them in my notebook. Planning reduces stress and creates clarity. It feels like giving myself a roadmap for the evening. I also reflect on how I spent my afternoon so far. Reflecting allows me to appreciate the time I invested in myself. I feel a sense of accomplishment for following my routine and being mindful throughout the day. Finally, I like to spend the last part of my afternoon in calm leisure. Sometimes, I listen to soft music or watch a short video. Other times, I read something light and entertaining. Leisure time is essential because it helps me relax before evening tasks. I enjoy feeling fully present and enjoying simple pleasures. Afternoons are my chance to recharge, reflect, and prepare mentally for the rest of the day. As the afternoon comes to an end, I start winding down slowly. I clean my area, organize my things, and put away any items I used. Tidying up helps me feel ready for the evening. I take a few moments to breathe deeply and feel gratitude for the day. I think about the small joys I experienced and the lessons I learned. I feel calm and content. Before closing this routine, I like to note my goals for tomorrow. Writing down intentions helps me stay focused. I also remind myself to rest and take care of my mind and body. Preparing for tomorrow brings peace and order. I reflect on what I enjoyed most today. I like to note my goals for tomorrow. Quiet moments, and mindful activities make my afternoon special. Thank you so much for spending this afternoon with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my routine and found some ideas to make your afternoons peaceful and productive. Remember, taking time for yourself is important. Stay mindful, stay calm, and cherish these small moments. I look forward to sharing more routines and tips with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now, and take care of yourself.